practicing for her ballet for the Nutcracker. So I lost her this one. My sister Maureen and her friend Nada came from Massachusetts. My son Brian, his fiancee Anna, and my grandson Owen. And Kelly and Ryan obviously could not be here tonight. My sister Mary Ellen could not be here tonight. They had other appointments too. And last but not least, my wife Janice. We've had to go through a lot of stuff with this. Thank you for letting me do it. And obviously a big thank you to Glens grandstanders and the Hall of Fame Committee for establishing this Hall of Fame that honors coaches, teams, student athletes of the Glens Falls School District. For those of us who chose this career path, it was because we had a love for sports, more than likely from a young age. Growing up, I loved playing sports, whether it was a pickup game with the neighborhood kids or as a student athlete at South High. I attended Ithaca College, majoring in physical education, and graduated in 1970. And when you do that, you have to do student teaching. So Coach Kenyon and I decided that we were going to come back to Glens Falls. I don't know why. Maybe we saved money on our room or board. And both started teaching for the 8-week district, or the 8-week time that we had to do this. So for the 8 weeks that I had, this goes back to some people who recognize these names. I had master teachers Bob Carty, Ed Davis, and Paul Bercockley. Bud LeMay was the athletic director at the same time. It was a great experience, and all of them you can see are Hall of Fame members. I try to surround myself with Hall of Fame members. In the middle of August, I did not have a job, so I didn't know what I was going to do. People will remember when John Nolan left St. Mary's and took the lacrosse job at Penn State, there was an opening in St. Mary's. Coach LeMay got in touch with Coach Joe Girard, that's J.D.'s grandfather, and told him, I've got a former student teacher that you should consider for that job. So I got a call, had my interview, and was offered the job as K-12 physical education teacher, assistant varsity football coach, junior varsity basketball coach, and varsity baseball coach, and paid at least $5,000 a year. I accepted this job, obviously, and began in the fall of '70 and was there until 1979. When Just said I began my career with the Red Wings from '79 to '93. In 1994, I returned to teaching at Abraham Wing, and I approached Coach Bercockley about helping out with the volunteer football program and became a volunteer. And so began the career at Glens Falls High School. Coach B and I had coached against each other in football and baseball when I was at St. Mary's. And we've known each other now for 52 years. So I want to thank Coach B for giving me the opportunity to coach again. And I can tell you, it was way more fun coaching with him than it was against him. I was also then offered positions in the basketball program and baseball programs by Coach Kenyon and then Coach Corlew. They kept giving me the job, so I kept staying. I was Irish lucky to be in the right place at the right time. I feel honored, lucky, and blessed to have had the career that I did. Athletics is an extension of teaching. It's an opportunity to assist young people in defining themselves at the scholastic level. You're in a very unique position to help mold the character of young people. The beauty of sports is that it teaches you a lot about life, and it's decided right there in front of you. And And if you show them that you care, they will give you everything. We all want to win, and coaches are mainly judged by the wins, but they are only numbers. In the grand scheme of things, it's about seeing the smiles on the faces of the athletes when they accomplish their goal, and knowing it was the result of time, work, and dedication they put in. When you spend so much time together, connection is formed with teammates, and a family atmosphere is created. Sometimes there are tears, and I saw a lot of tears this afternoon, unfortunately. But they show me that they care, and they love the game as much as I do. People used to ask me, what's your favorite sport? Well, what season is this? That's my favorite sport. It isn't really about what it's really about. It's all about the athletes. Seeing these young people grow into great people, and when they come back and thank you, it's worth all the time and effort that you gave them. One of my biggest joys comes from coaching is running into former athletes, hearing about their lives, and reminiscing about their time as a Glens athlete. That is true satisfaction. So, in closing here, I want to thank all the head coaches that I had the opportunity to work for through the years, the two winningest football coaches, Albert Cockley and Pat Lilac, winningest basketball coach, Tony Hamill, and my assistants that I had, Tom Harrington, Dave Palmer, Paul Trombley, and Rob Yard, and the many, many other assistants that I had the chance to work with. I couldn't name here all these hours, be here till like 11:30 tonight. But the biggest thank you goes to all the athletes that make GF Nation great. We are nothing without you. It's all about the athletes. I'd like to finish with a quote from Coach John Wooden of UCLA fame. I had the privilege to hear him talk twice. And when he talked, you could not hear a pin drop. And he did not talk about one X and O of basketball. He talked about everything else around it. So this is one of his quotes. How do you define success? What does it mean to win? What does it look like? Here's his answer. Success is the peace of mind that comes with the self-satisfaction of knowing that you've done your best. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening.